please use the raise your hand function to ask a question, and we'll kind of go down the list here as people raise their hand. So please raise your hand and we'll get going. We'll start with Leah. Leah?
Hey Matt, welcome to Dallas. First, just wanted to get your initial thoughts on joining the Stars and moving to Dallas.
Super excited. Didn't really see it coming, but thrilled that we could come to a deal. And yeah, super excited. Obviously, it's a great organization. They got an awesome team. Was able to watch them in playoffs. And, thought they should have won further too. So happy to be a part of the squad and hopefully take that next step.
And does it help at all being or joining a team that you've played against a lot throughout your career and are pretty familiar with?
Yeah, I don't know too many of the guys personally, but yeah, the battles that we've had over the years, I'm sure we'll all be able to connect through those some crazy playoff series, and it's usually the guys that you dislike playing against the most that you become tightest with. So looking to make some good friends in Dallas.
And one last one for me, sorry. A lot of Stars fans kind of remember you for that hit on Joe Pavelski in the playoffs last year, and seen kind of a response from them since you signed with the team. How do you make amends with a fan base after a moment like that that's kind of stuck with them?
Yeah, you know what? I commend them and the fact that they were standing up for their team and and giving it to me. It didn't make it easy on me. Every time I touched the puck, I heard the boos rain down on me, and even into the couple of games we had this year with the Coyotes, they were still giving it to me pretty good. So that just shows me personally the passion that they have for their team, and I'd expect nothing less. And I'm happy to be on the other side of it now. And there's no malicious intent with that hit, and definitely uh, didn't want. You never want to see a player injured that way, but it's a fast and physical game, and that's a part of my game. So. Hopefully I can bring that to Dallas and have them cheer me on rather than boo me.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thanks, Leah. We'll go to Taylor next.
Hi, Matt. Welcome to Dallas. You kind of mentioned how you're going to make amends to the fan base, but when you talk to players, you always hear about how the guys that play really hard against you are the ones you want on your team. So can you maybe tell fans what it is about your game that you hope to bring to Dallas?
Um, yeah, I hope that I can bring that physical play. Um, just a guy who is, going to have consistency in my game and be able to, step up and be able to play in any situation I'm put in. I think I've got a pretty versatile skill set. So, if I need to play in a shutdown role or I think I can still, I'm a good skater. That's always been a big part of my game. So, just trying to keep up with those fast forwards we have. I think it's going to be a lot of fun and be able to join into some rushes and create some offense as well.
And you mentioned the on ice of what made Dallas an attractive destination for you, but is there anything about the lifestyle or the weather or the city that you particularly enjoy?
I've always loved Dallas. We never actually got too many times over staying over or being able to really enjoy the city, but I know maybe 5 or 6 years ago after the season. We we take the drive down from the Ritz, and you're passing happiest hour, and you see the commotion, and everyone having fun on a patio. After the season ended, I took a handful of friends down to Dallas, and we had a good week there. So I love Dallas. I'm from Calgary. I feel like I got a little bit of that country boy in me already. So I think it's just a good fit. And doing 10 years in Minnesota, I think it's overdue for some sunshine. So I think I'll love that part as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Taylor. We'll go to Steven now.
Hey, Matt, we won't ask details of that whole week that you talked about there. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't going to leak anything more.
Hey, I was going to ask, you mentioned the fast forwards for this team, and you mentioned obviously there's a lot of really good scoring players on this team. Talk about what you bring on the defense, because this team obviously needs a defensive identity, and you're one of the guys that can help bring that.
Yeah, I think a lot of the defensive stuff, you can play. There's a bunch of different systems you can play, but um, I think defense comes down to your will and want to do it. So, just be able to provide that on a night-to-night basis, and I think that's what really shows your teammates that you care, and that you're willing to do the stuff that it isn't always the funnest, but you have to bear down. And I think the faster and more stingy that we can be in the D zone to close stuff and take away time and space is only going to lead to more offense for us, and that's obviously a big vocal point with this group, and how fast that they play and just their transition game. I know playing against it for years. It's not easy to contain those forwards, and definitely when the D are doing a good job and transitioning quick, it makes it that much harder on other teams.
What do you know about Pete, or have you talked to anybody about Pete and his systems? Maybe, I don't know, if even Ryan or anybody else that maybe you've talked to about it.
Yeah, I've talked to a handful of guys who've played for him before, and they all had very high praise and said I'm going to love it. So I'm really excited to play for him and be a part of the Stars organization.
Is a lot of that, and the last question I got for you, is a lot of that just knowing that you're coming to a team that's been so close and is so hungry to take it the next step, a team that's been to the West Finals 2 years in a row and been so close?
Yeah, I mean, I think with every year that goes by and you don't get there, it just makes you hungrier. And I've been sitting on the outside looking in for a long time. Been to playoffs almost every year of my career, but never, got to that final. So that's something I want to do, and that I'm going to be working hard towards. And I'm sure these guys that have been there the past 2 years are, they definitely want to take that next step and prove it to themselves. So I hope I can help the best I can, and we can all take that step together.
All right, Matt, appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thanks, Stephen. As a reminder, please use the raise your hand function. Are there any additional questions for Matt? All right, Matt, thank you so much for your time. We look forward to seeing you here in a couple months here when training camp starts.
Right on. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.